Wednesday, everybody. I bring to you my cracking ESB, my cracking English bitter. There it is. 11 pounds Maris Otter, a pound of Crystal 60, East Kent Goldings, Northdown, I'm trying to see my notes, Target, hops, and East Kent Goldings right at 60 minutes. But it doesn't have I didn't put the carbonation in it because I know bitters don't have the carbonation. I like it that way, actually. And I normally drink these pretty doggone, a lot warmer than this, but I wanted to get this video going. But this is pretty much straight out of the refrigerator. But this is the one, I don't know if you remember, but this is the one I put my wort right on top of the yeast cake of a stout that I was doing. I was concerned that this was going to be really, really dark. But with this Crystal 60, now keep in mind this camera is going to make it look a little bit darker out there to you guys than it is to me. But I think that's about right. There wasn't a lot of liquid in that yeast cake. I mean, in the fermenter where the yeast cake was. But I don't think it really turned the color dark at all. But anyway, got a little bit of a head there. Right now it's, geez, not even a half finger, I wouldn't say, but then that's good. I mean, that's true to style. But little snifferoonie, fruity, malty, no detectable hops there. It's an English pale ale, as I would say it to my American friends here, because in America you definitely don't want to use the word bitter and beer together. Americans are wimps when it comes to the taste of beer. They want their beer light, almost non-existent, almost like water. And that's why I think it's, what is it, Bud Light right now is the #1 beer in the United States. It's terrible, but there's no flavor to it. But anyway, so to my American friends, I say, hey, I just made this great English pale ale, which is what it is really. But we all know it as in the world as an English bitter. Anyway. So, little fruity, malty, no hop content detectable by the old schnozola. Going in, cheers everybody to your good health. Going in for a taste. That is close to fantastic. It's medium body. It doesn't assault you with a lot of carbonation, which I really love. I respect that. It's got the sweetness of the Maris Otter and the Crystal 60. You can tell it's a little bit complex. It's not just one straightforward flavor. There's some maybe a little bit of dark fruit in there, not much. Caramel, a little bit of caramel, a little candy sweetness. On the back, at the end is a little bit of bitterness because I did put the East Kent Goldings 1 ounce at 60 minutes. I usually don't do that because of the bitterness that I try to stay away from. But it's still really enjoyable. I mean, I could just tell a little bit of that East Kent Golding bitterness. Man, this taste reminds me of, like, this is Britain in a glass. I love doing that British accent. You know, the cracking English bitter. Moneypenny, come, I've dropped my pencil under my desk. Could you come get it for me? I love that. I love British humor. I love, of course, as I said before, I love all things British. But this just, hey, this reminds me of, like, my, the bucket list where things you want to do before you go to your eternal reward. I mean, this just reminds me, just drinking this, of like maybe going to, going from pub to pub with like Jonah and Christian and Dave and Ant and Gary and Zippy and Steve and all you guys out there who live in the UK, and just kind of going around from pub to pub, like rent a van and a driver for the evening and have them take you back to your hotel like at 3 in the morning. But this just reminds me of just real good times and the taste of Britain, shall we say. Cheers, everybody. Going in for another taste. Yeah, that's a nice balance. It does have a little bit of bitterness there, but that merit, the sweetness from the Maris Otter and the Crystal 60 really kind of, balance it out is what it is. It's very balanced, very nice. Just a super beer. It is in the pale ale category. Of course, I love pale ales, but maybe I don't know if you'd call this a pint. I know that sometimes in Britain they call it a pint of dishwater. I don't know if this is a pint. I don't know if this is qualify. Well, tell me down below. Does this qualify as a pint of dishwater or not? But it sure is great, though. It's nice that the alcohol is a little bit higher than I thought it would be, but just really enjoyable, sweet, but balanced with the bitterness. Very refreshing, nice for summer. But anyway, cheers everybody. Hope you're having a great homebrew Wednesday today. And I will see you on the, I'm going to finish this, but I'll see you on the next